Hi GCC students, my name is Meg Rademacher and I'll be your instructor for your WED 151 Alternative Med course for the second 8 weeks of the semester. So I just wanted to touch base with you and kind of help you get started in the course. There's a lot of information in Canvas, and since we are using an online textbook, it is free to you to use because we have access through the library, but I want to make sure that you're all comfortable getting to that and comfortable with the course. So first couple things, make sure you're comfortable within Canvas. If you're not comfortable with Canvas or this is your first online course, I really recommend that you use this help button over here on the left-hand side. This has the Canvas guides in it. There's some great resources if you're having questions about how to submit assignment, how to send an instructor your message, so on and so forth. Okay, so please, if you have questions that are basic about Canvas, check out this help button over here. Next important thing is the inbox. That's the best way to reach me. So if you send me a message, generally I will get back with you within a few hours of you sending a message. If for some reason that I didn't get back to you, please resend the message. It either got lost in translation, or I thought I responded and perhaps didn't. Okay, so please just make sure that if I don't respond to you, that you resend that message quickly. Okay, so that's the inbox over there, best way to get a hold of me. Okay, let's talk a little bit about basics about this course specifically. You can access your syllabus over here by clicking on the syllabus button. And you can download it here. Big things about the course, please read over the syllabus, but big things are, I don't accept any late assignments. Because it is only an 8-week course, I do want you to stay on track with the course. So really important that you're staying up to date. Also, this is an online course, so if you are not active in the course, which means you're not turning in assignments or participating in the discussion, whatever we have that week, you will be withdrawn from the course. So please make sure you just stay in communication with me. If you're having a family emergency, if you're having an issue, please just contact me, again, by that inbox over there. Just reach out to me. I am happy to work things out with you. You just need to let me know kind of what's going on so that we can communicate and find a solution that's best for both of us. Okay. Other big things on the syllabus are going to be your textbook that is an online resource through the library. So you do not need to purchase anything for this class. And I just want to make sure that you're all able to access that. So if you go into your modules section, we will have one module each week, and that will generally open on Monday morning, and all assignments will be due before Sunday evening. So we generally have an assignment due maybe either Thursday or Friday. You'll have a quiz due, and then on Sunday you would have an assignment due. Just kind of depends on the week, so please make sure you're staying up to date on that. The first module you'll see is just all the basic course information. So my information, the library textbook, and then your syllabus. The library textbook, I'm just going to click on that. And we'll be using Complementary, Alternative, and Integrative Health textbook that the GCC library owns online. So you're able to access that for free. So to access that, you're just going to click right there, and it will take you actually to the textbook. One thing to note is that I'm already logged into the GCC library, but when you go to this page, you will have to enter your MEID and your password, same thing that you use to enter into Canvas. Okay, so you have a couple of options on how to use the textbook. You can just go to the weekly reading. Let's say we're reading chapter 1. You can click on that. You can read it online, or you can download the PDF. You are only able to download a certain number of pages via PDF through the textbook, so just kind of pay attention to that. But I'll kind of show you what the textbook looks like. It's very easy to read online. You do have the option to print it for those of you who are more comfortable having it kind of like touching it and feeling it and being able to read it. That's an option for you. Our textbook is really great. We use several chapters in this textbook. We also use, depending on the class, depending on the module, we will use various things like TED Talks. We also use the Gale Library. Gale Encyclopedia, which you have access to, and everything is earmarked for you throughout your week. So, for example, on that module 1, you'll be able to click on the module and it will tell you what your required reading is. So the first week is that first chapter that I showed you, pages 1 through 28, and you click here and then you'll be taken to your reading. Okay, so lots of different options. As we get down later in the semester, you will notice that we have some Gale encyclopedias. So I have the option for you to click on the link or also just read it as a PDF online. So everything is given to you. You don't need to purchase anything for this class though. So what I want you to do for this first week, by Friday, I need you to complete the Getting Started orientation module. This is just real basic information about the course to make sure you're ready to take an online course. So you do need to complete this before Friday evening. You'll post an introduction, a quick Getting Started assignment. You'll have a quick orientation quiz. The orientation quiz is just based on your syllabus, so please make sure you read that over before taking the orientation quiz. And then also to send me a message via the inbox over here in Canvas. So once you complete all of the Getting Started orientation module, module 1 will open, and that will be due by Sunday night. So you will have a quiz as well as a reflection paper. It will be based on a TED Talk that you have access to in module 1 right here. So we will use a lot of TED Talks, like I said, a lot of open educational resources for you throughout the semester. So again, if you guys have any questions throughout the semester, just reach out to me. Communication is key, especially in an online course. So if you need anything, just send me a message over here via the inbox and I am happy to help. So make sure you get started and complete that Getting Started orientation module before Friday. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I look forward to working with you all throughout the semester. See ya.